Hello. Am I unmuted? Oh my God. I'm so close. All right. So if you are not a fan of my long videos, here's the summary of what this video is going to be about. You can listen to it and then be on your merry way. Or if you want to hang out with the live chat or replay crew, much non-culty love to you. Here's what's going to happen. This Prove It Zoom call was used to get participants motivated and excited for the upcoming year. Big changes and incentives were announced to ensure growth and commitment within the company. Sure sounds like a cult. There was a strong emphasis on it being a year of growth and a willingness to adapt and grow to overcome challenges. Was clearly highlighted by Brian Underwood, Jamie Lynn, and what's the other guy's name? What's his name? Blake Malin, the president of Prove It. So that's the quick highlight. At the end, we will do a recap, a roundup, and we'll be on our way. But before we start, it's time to just say hello to everybody in the live chat. Hello, how are y'all? I finally got my music kind of situated, and so now we've got little typing sounds. My question is, how do I get this off my video part? And I don't know, my camera's broken, but I'm trying to, here we go. Hero. Yes. Jessica is creating some cool shit. 100%. Hi, Chelsea. Guess what? I finally figured out in Premiere Pro, I finally updated it, and I can go in and it'll auto transcribe, so I don't have to pay for that anymore. And then it'll give me the pauses. I can select all pauses, delete it, and it cuts up my video for me. So today, we don't have to suffer through an hour-long call or however long it was. We cut out the pauses and we sped it up to 125%, and here we are. Ready for a snark. I'm never here on Jackie Unfiltered. I think you're the first to comment too. Hello. And coconuts. Do I have coconuts sound bites? Let me just double check. Is it this one? Is it where's Lion King? There we go.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Dee-dee-dee-dee. There they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head.
Hi, Wendy and Emberry and RB. Jessica, Pam, Good Spider, Bad Spider. Hero, I'm here early too. I'm actually on time for one of my streams. I can't count the last. I don't even remember the last time I was on it. I was here on time. Judd, hero. Y'all, if you are here for a Lushy stream, come back on Wednesday too, because Jessica and I, and also pre-recorded video thanks to Lushy coming your way. Oh, Charlene, I hope you have a delicious, wonderful night's sleep. Chelsea and Sandra, Barbie, hero. Oh, I'm sorry, coconuts. We have missed you, Jet. I don't know where you've been, but we're happy you're back. I wish I could cut pauses in my workplace. You know what? If we could, I'm sure that would be the best-selling office tool of all time. It's going to be awesome. No more QuickTime being an asshole. Yep. I sent a new MLM I found from an old college friend. I would love to look into it, Jet. I haven't checked my emails today. I was at the doctor most of the day for my checkup. Barbie, I had a meltdown this weekend, and I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. I just had a meltdown. Karina knows. Escape, Top Chat, Purgatory, and I don't know what else to say. Don't be a lint licker. No ad hominem. New year, new me. Everybody's welcome. And I'm just going to be more firm and enforcing the rules that make the chat a friendly, welcoming place to be, because we're going to protect that at all costs. So, Ashley, you sold a car today? Emberry, let's freaking go. Thank you. I finally got purple. I finally stood up. I said, I'm not going to disappoint live chat. I'm going to get purple. And I got purple. And they're like, oh, dark. And I said, yes, it is. I'm going black next time. So, and he did it extra thin for me like I asked. So let's go. Y'all, hearts and hype in the chat for Mberry for selling a car. Lushy stream right before my birthday. Wendy, what kind of stream do you want on your birthday? Let us know. The DC Lushy combo just works. I mean, we got into so much trouble at our last job because we were just like best buds. So we were very productive though. Oh, you know, teaching students pink eye and bronchitis. Oh, shit. Jut, sending you lots of non-culty love and healing and all that other stuff. I'm sorry. Okay. This is the cover. That is Brian Underwood. This is Jamie Lynn. Jamie Lynn was on Jesse Lee Ward's team. And we're going to be looking at this Zoom call. And there were 600 plus people on the call. In theory, I will have a green screen tomorrow. Listen, we're going to be set up. We're going to be streaming an eCam. We're both going to be appearing on the stream. No boxes, just us pretending like we're here in person. Thursday, and I feel like something silly would be great. You pick and let me know. Okay. Let me go to the correct scene. I set this up before I streamed. We've got craft cam because I'm going to crochet. Two besties hanging out. Let's go. I got I'm going to be like just casually crocheting right here. So, I'm working on my granny squares. This is 44 minutes and 18 seconds. How long was the original? I don't know. Oh my God, red lint roller, let's go. Sorry, pause, detour. Where's my sound? Oh my God. Oh no.
Horatio, go.
Oh, wrong one. Where's moving on up?
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Let's go. Wait, what? Barbie celebrated 6 months of membership. Let's go. We're playing it again. Let's go.
Well, we're moving on up.
Double time.
To the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
The windshield wipers are working overtime. You know what I'm saying? You know, good spider, bad spider. Let's go. 5 months, almost there. MLM, no. Let's freaking go. It's gonna be a party. And I have to redo the redo the lint rollers. If you don't know, this is Jamie Lynn. She was on Jesse Lee's team. You can see her little. Oh, I'll just move myself. Oh no, I won't. Hold on. Lock. You can see her little awards behind her. She is not a small fish. What in the Prove It pond? She is kind of doing okay in it. Not as good as Lindy, but pretty good. Jackie, 3 months of membership. Let's go. Yes. Alexis, how are you? How's our baby Snark? Generally, all the new squirrels are just baby Snarks so that we can keep their anonymity and protect the privacy of kids. Oh my God, a perfect number. Paying to be your friend for 7 months. Let's go. What an MLM thing to do, Jessica. Oh my God, Jessica was like so like fitness. I'm gonna say fitness Barbie, but like all the things today. Because I was like, hey, can you look at this? And she was like, yeah, I just got she was like this, just got off the treadmill from my workout. She wasn't like that. I added the hair flip, but. Oh my God, Karina, 7 months of membership. Let's freaking go. Hey, Aaron, we're reacting to Prove It call. Kind of doing okay. We've been friends for like 2 years, whatever. What questions do we have about Jamie Lynn? Vegan free, I know. if y'all missed the stream earlier on Aaron's channel, you gotta go watch it. I saw a lot of y'all there, so this is Aaron's channel. Go sub and save that video to watch for later. And I stretched this morning. What? Who are you? Can we even be friends? Hi, Michelle. Also, vegans, we love you. Yes. Oh, good. He is great. Taking hours to get him settled, but we are good now. Alexis, get something tasty to drink and a little snack and reward yourself. Oh my gosh. Literally vegan free. I just want, oh, Aaron, if you send me that video in my Premiere Pro, and maybe you can do it in yours, but you can do word editing now. So you can just get the sections that you want to clip, and you could just do literally vegan free, vegan free, vegan free, vegan free, and you could just make a reel. And you could have your like skeptical Aaron faces as she's just like the cut up thing of her saying all those words. It would be the best. Treat yourself. Aya! Aya? Am I pronouncing your name wrong? Is it Aya or Aya? Because I would love to do it correctly. Alexis, these little bub days are hard, but you're doing great. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I just edited this tonight and it took like 30 seconds. It's the best. Had to grab earbuds so he doesn't. What is WKW? I am on the elderly non-acronymy bus. Okay, also I opened up Valley visits in Dreamlight Valley, so next member stream we can visit each other. Cool, Aaron. Okay, here we go.
And really let you guys kind of hear the inside scoop of what was going on yesterday in the Pro Jam call. Brian, are you there? Y'all see him? I saw him pop on. Y'all see him? While we're waiting, you guys, let us know in the chat. Oh, yeah. He's talking.
Muted.
There we go.
Broski.
We can hear you. Hi. Yeah, while we wait, let's drop in the chat where you guys are zooming in from. I would love to see where y'all are all at. Tampa, Texas, New Hampshire.
I don't know where to go.
Oh my, the chat is going absolutely crazy, y'all. And my goal was 500 people. I say we need 500 people before BU talks, okay? Like, I'm going to be selfish here for a second, all right? So keep messaging people. Do you guys hear him? Because I don't hear him. I see him trying to talk.
Who are you talking to?
I'm trying to watch you. Paula, do you hear him? Can you give me a thumbs up if you do, or thumbs down? I can see Paula on my screen. Okay, thumbs down. Let me ask him to unmute. Thumbs down. Hey, Brian, could you leave the Zoom and come back? Maybe?
You want me to?
No, we can hear you now.
I just had you muted.
Well, you had everybody muted. There's 440 people on. I was trying to get us to 500 before you got
I mean, look, I have these fine people in my house.
Hey, guys. Hello. So they count. Okay, fine.
We were talking about you.
Oh, lovely. This is a community-wide call, though, okay? The Milkies. Are you muted again?
No.
Oh.
I took out the pauses because we got stuff to do. We've got crafts to craft. We've got games to play. So we're missing a little bit of context because we took the pauses out. Who did the really cringe version of Drop It Like It's Hot? Was it Underwood? I don't know. Aya? I accept both ways. I say it Aya. Okay, I can say Aya. She is sped up. She's sped up to 1.25. Is that okay? That was Modere. Oh boy. We should watch that sometime. Okay. Sorry, let me get my... Sorry. That was an accident. Got a lot of squares done at the downtown today. Except I'm missing something. Sorry. I can't. What size is this? This is a 4. What size is this? A 4.5. Fail. Please hold. It's going to be a sweater vest. It's going to be a vest. I'm going to wear it over my sweatshirts. What in the flippity flop? What in the flippity frickin' flop? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, found it. Okay, we're done. We're good. We're good. I think that qualifies for absolutely not. Yes, this is the Granny Square pooling yarn. Yes. Oh, in Premiere Pro, you can speed them up and maintain their audio pitch. So this is going to sound very much like their voices, except fast. Sweet, Gloria. All right, let's go.
Okay, are y'all excited for this call? We have a lot of cameras on too, every page. Are you ready to spill some tea? Darlene's coming through the screen, Brian.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me when we're getting started. You're the host. I'm just following your lead.
So I really wanted 500 people on, but like all these people showed up. So I feel like we should get going.
Okay.
Okay.
You lead me.
I'm going to lead you. All right.
Yes.
I see Redney dying. Stephanie's dying too. Stephanie's about to take over this call. I can feel it. So I think we have some new things coming. We have some changes that is going to be really, really good. And I was hoping that you would share some of that with us on this Zoom.
For sure. Well, first and foremost, it's great to be online with everyone. I was just challenging Jamie Lynn to her hosting skills to kind of keep you all in suspense. But no, it's great to be online with everyone. I'm just sitting here catching up with even Stephanie Milky. We've been talking about some of the good old times. We've been talking about the present times. We've been talking about the future. And I think it's always great conversations at the beginning of the year. Hopefully a lot of you are having it with your peer group, with people that you're close to, that you respect and admire. 2024 to me is a year of growth. I think that 2024 is going to be an awakening year for a lot of people. And I'm saying around the world, not just within the Prove It community and the Prove It world and Prove It nation. And so I'm super excited about this year. I always joke around that last year was a interesting year, and it was a huge growth year for myself personally, for the company. But there's this meme that's going around, and one of you might have actually sent it to me. But I love the meme, and it's so funny. It gives me a chuckle every time I look at it. And it's this monkey, and it's on the phone, and it's talking to God. And the monkey says, "Listen, I don't know. But in 2024, I want the, abundance and peace package. I don't know how I got signed up for that 2023 trials and tribulation package." And, I think it's so funny because I was in the same boat. But the most exciting news is that there you go. I don't know who put that up, but Danielle is on it. That is very good. So this right here, to me, just really gives me a great chuckle. And, and listen, for me, the 35 years that I've had in business, or 30 plus years I've had in business, it's been always learning and something
Sir?
that I have dedicated.
35 years in business, were they successful years or did you get in trouble with a few companies? What? So vague. I'm back to hating YouTube and notifying me. It was doing so well. I'm sorry, Christy. Thank you, Callie. He explained that meme badly. Yes. Shirt. Too legit. He totally made that. He totally had one of his graphic designers make that for him. Some of the merch from Prove It is cool looking. And some of it looks like Brian was like, make me this idea. I think it's so cool looking. 35 years in scams is what I think he meant. Yes.
In my life too is growing, and I was very fortunate that I was wired at a very young age. And this call isn't about me, but hopefully through my story, you can gain some of your own perspective, that I didn't even realize how fortunate and blessed and privileged I was. And I wasn't privileged necessarily with a silver spoon in my mouth, even though I was very spoiled. My parents did all they could do for me, but energetically and from a mindset standpoint, I just had great mentors and teachers, including my parents at a very young age. A lot of you heard the story. My dad would drop me off for school every day and he'd say, be positive and confident in all you do. Be positive and confident in all you do. Be positive and confident in all you do. Like, that is hardwired into my DNA. And, it took me probably 10 years in business and getting out in the real world to realize that that's an exception, not the rule. The rule, the majority of people here on earth live on less than $2 a day. And some of us complain about the situations that we're in. And I just think 2024 for me and that meme is a great perspective because when I realized that that was an exception, and I felt like, call it a volunteering or a communication from God or whatever you want to call it, is that, listen, that in my journey, if I've been blessed with this level of privilege of someone believing in me, I need to pay that forward and believe in others, because, each and
How is getting people involved in a multi-level marketing company multiple times, how is that benefiting people? How is that paying it forward? I'm confused. I'm like really confused. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I was very spoiled. Yes. His privilege sure was showing when he beat up an elderly man, allegedly, of course. Yep, Christy. Yep, allegedly. Yep. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Yes, Chelsea. A Zoom call where
A Zoom call where they don't share their sad story? Never!
That was thanks to Callie. Hey, Miss Yvonne. Craft Cam live tonight. Yep. It's not the best craft cam, but it'll work.
every one of us, we were born the exact same way, with a shining light. And sometimes life, society, or the way that we're brought up, looks different, feels different, and can program our brains. And my point by saying that is that my life, I've always been programmed to grow, to build, to learn. And the reason I laugh at that meme, my whole backstory for you all, is to give you all perspective, is because you have to go through dark. You have to go through trials and tribulations. You have to go through plateaus to raise your standard, to raise your level, and to grow. Like, there's no way to it. That's the reason Epic in 2023 was about blooming. In order to bloom, sometimes you have to shed and let go. And, one of the greatest privileges, I started last night, we did a pro champ call, and I started a story. It's what I call opening a loop, and I never closed it. So for all of you pro champs that are on the call, I was getting ready to share that I get messages all the time, and I got one yesterday morning from someone, and it said, I wanted to share this with you. And it came from a promoter of mine that she's still in the product. She still participates with Prove It, but this is a tribute to everything we've done as a community. And she's been with Prove It for 4 years, and she's taken on this new career path where I don't even know what it was, but she has stepped up into owning salons. And she messaged the person that was sharing with me the message, and she said, I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't have Prove It, if I didn't have the Prove It community, if I didn't learn what I learned through the educational system and through, what you guys have provided. And she goes,
I don't believe that. Pro chumps. Oh my God. I don't believe that. He can take that silver spoon and turn it into a silver butt plug that doesn't come back out. Christy? Wait, what did I walk into? I'm all right, ready to not be pregnant anymore. What do we walk into? We're in a Zoom call and we're watching it, and Brian Underwood, Bundy, is telling us how to have growth for the new year. And this is, I don't know, the details of this call are unclear, but I definitely was not supposed to be reacting to this. Although, here we are, exposing the fuckery of multi-level marketing everywhere. I don't know what it was. I was barely listening. Holy word salad, Batman. Welcome to Brian Underwood. Welcome to Brian Underwood. Also, I love your horse in your profile picture. Yes, Lania. Yes. We had a Captain. You made us Captain Underpants, didn't you? We have Captain Underpants somewhere. I have to go put it in my new. It's not new. I had to reorganize my stream deck. Yes, it does. Liking the stream does help. If you feel so inclined, please like it. That would be awesome. We've got 71 people watching and 29 thumbs up.
And I just want, to share this with you. You always talk about these messages. I finally got one, and it's a tribute to what we're doing. And as I was sitting here at the Milkies, it's such an amazing time to be grateful and thankful. Because as we were sitting here talking, one of the things that just popped into the conversation was, very few businesses get to the level that we're at right now. So many people are disillusioned that they think by being with a startup company that they're going to have massive success.
You're not a startup.
Less than 1% less than have ever achieved anything that we've achieved. And one of the things that we're so grateful for is not that we've done billions of dollars in sales, and it's not that we've paid out hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions to people just like you and just like the Milky sitting here. It's more so, I think, that we've all stayed grounded of understanding that there is a level of awareness that comes as you grow. And when we started, some people might have the question, was it easier or harder? And I'm going to share with you this. It was so much harder. You know, the first 4 years of any company, they're trying to establish a
No, this is an anti-kazoo guy. That's Kevin Tinter of Opta freaking Via. This is the founder or one of the founders. You want me to tell you some squirrel trail? Drop a 1 if I can take a slight detour. It's related to this, but it's not related to this. Let me know. I'll wait to go to the other back to the regular scene if I can spill something. I'll wait. Because it's tea. It's definite tea. Okay. Listen. I was snooping yesterday and looking up addresses, and then Julie Joe went live, and I was like, oh my God, Melissa Collins, I'll snoop around in that. So I went and I looked in the policies and procedures of like what to do and who to contact if you're upset by life activated brands, which Melissa Collins is the CMO for. I look at the address and the phone number. Guess whose business is tied to it? Y'all can guess. I'll wait a couple seconds. There's like a 5-second delay. Who do you think is tied to? I guess it makes sense because, like I said, it was tied to this. But who do you think is tied to life activated brands? Because holy guacamole! Oh my God! Not Optavia. Yeah. Yes. 100%. Terry LaCour's warehouse is the mailing address for life activated brands. When you type in the number, Terry LaCour and his buddies come up, and so does Brian Underwood. This guy doesn't live in Utah. He lives in Kentucky. Team Collier. Sorry. Yes, 100%. When you type in the phone number for life activated brands, Terry LaCour's warehouse comes up. Yep. And Elamir. And Prove It. LaCour is tied to so many. Yup. What, isn't it? Isn't it twisty though? Because I wasn't expecting that. I was not. What doesn't Terry LaCour have his hands in? Well, we can look at that sometime because just to see, we could do a spiderweb stream of like the red lines and the circles and the pins, and we could do that. We can do that sometime. So, sorry, I thought that was interesting. Let's go back. Okay.
Foundation to be able to carry growth. And that's what we did. And then we hit COVID. But for the first 4 years, we are just now getting out of the bleeding edge. One of the very fortunate things for each and every one of us, I was talking to someone today, I see them here on the front of my screen this morning. We're talking about ketones, and there's no one else that can sell ketones. There's a lot of people that can try to what we call hijack the conversation, but it's junk. It's a pitch. It's a scam. You know, we have a true unicorn product.
What?
And one of the most amazing things is you see people that have been able to retail this product in an industry that is not known for retailing product. It's the truth. And we've been able to educate the market on it. And so now we're going from this bleeding edge technology to cutting edge. In cutting edge, you have about 2 to 3 years to where cutting edge has the opportunity to go mainstream. Right now, ketones are not mainstream, but we have this incredible foundation, this incredible awareness, and tons of anecdotal results, tons of studies, now 27 patents around what we do that, people can, they can learn that we do events and they can try to steal the events. They can do some of the creative marketing and the blue ocean strategy that we utilize in our approach around community, which now is becoming a buzzword. But the one thing that people can't do within our industry, and when you become successful, people want to replicate what you're doing. It's the greatest form of flattery, but they can't steal the magic that we have. And the magic is forged because of the...
Isn't there another ketone product that's produced out of the same warehouse that Prove It ketones are produced, which wouldn't we all have questions about allegedly lead ending up in the products if they're all produced out of the same Warehouse? What? I just have questions. Is that how often does Brian do these calls like this? Is this normal, or is he doing it because things are desperate? Good question. I don't know, but something is going to be, I think he's trying to pump people up because of January sales fall off for everybody because everyone's trying to pay off Christmas stuff. Sales fall for every multi-level marketing rep in January for the most part. Oh my God, yes. Christy. Just thinking out loud here. Pot, allow me to introduce Kettle. Indeed. My home goods was delivered today, meaning my computer and desk are here now to set up my office. Let's go, Christy. Also, congratulations on your job, Christy. Christy got a job today. Yeah, this is pretty cool yarn. It makes the color for you. I have a colorful one, but I'm making this for my neutral sweatshirt. Sorry. I'm getting distracted.
People that have put in their hearts and their soul and their foundation, be positive and confident in all you do. It's on my arm today. So people can use words as manipulation, but if it doesn't meet the spirit of who they are, they're never going to get the feeling and the response that they get. It's just like with the product. You cannot replicate what we have. And that's why our focus in 2024 is doubling down on being the gold standard. Double down on innovating. And what if I told you in 2024, you're going to be able to participate in a brand new brand launch? You're going to be the brand. You're going to have the ability to brand a brand new launch through this incredible platform that proves it every single day. That's something that's tried and true, that's been through the trials and the tribulations, and we've gone through it and gotten better. So that's just something for you all to think about as we get into this next conversation, because our very spirit of value proposition is innovate. It's innovate. In the very definition of innovate is bring value to people, bring new value to the world. And each and every one of us on this call is innovators. We can always bring value to someone else that doesn't have it. Meaning someone might not have a hug for the day. And if you give them a hug, you just innovated in their day. You brought them brand new value. I'm breaking it down at the most simple level because
a hug isn't innovative. It's just a hug. And some people don't want to be hugged. Listen, that's all I'm going to say. Some people don't want to be hugged. And that's okay. I'm one of those people. How is it innovative to create a ketone product that makes you sick to your stomach, where you basically lose your lunch in the bathroom, and then you make a new product because your first product is bad, in my opinion? Is that innovative? Is it innovative for your bank account, Brian, because you are making products that build on top of one another because one product basically creates a need for a new product and you just keep doing that over and over and over again? Is the product actually innovative when it doesn't actually work? Those are just questions I have. Please explain how your scam brings value to people. Yep. You cannot replicate our common product that can be bought cheaper elsewhere, in my opinion. Yup. I wonder if we've got haters watching, if that's why. We're not no thumbs downers yet, so, the night is young.
What I don't want anyone on here to do is create a limiting belief in your mind that you don't have an opportunity this year to overcome anything that you're going up against. That you don't have an opportunity this year to break sales records within our company. Is each and every one of you do. And as we see ourselves now getting poised and prepared for doing brand new disruptive things, one of the things that we want to reiterate and remind everyone is the very nature of our spirit of our company was focus on the business that we're in. And by the way, your life is never going to be the same. It sounds cliche.
It is
Your
cliche.
life is either going to get better or it's going to get worse.
What?
I want you to hear me. Change is inevitable. Progress is not. So for those of you that when something moves or shifts and you get scared, you have to learn to embrace that and adapt it because you have to shift. You have to adapt in order to grow to a new level. And one of the unique things about what we've always done with rewarding behavior is we've always wanted to every year give brand new.
Your life is always either going to get better or it's going to get worse. Like, what about coasting? Have we never thought about that before? Because, like, that is an option. It's not always like, oh, your life's getting better or it's getting worse. Some people can just stay in the same spot and are happy to do that. Shocker. Brian? What are we doing here? Rewarding behavior? Hi, Aradil. Are we animals? I don't know what Brian Underwood thinks of his downline that gives him millions of dollars in money so that he can live a luxurious lifestyle and do things that CEOs do. Incredulous blinks to you, Brian Underwood.
Incentives. And I think that COVID put us to sleep a little bit because we have not been innovating from an adaptation standpoint as much as we have in the past. And that shifts right now this year. 2024 is the year of growth. It is a winning season. It is the year that people become awake and go, holy cow, you know, we are in a recession. I got to find a plan B or plan C. They're looking for you to take them there. And they're looking for us to be able to have the best.
As Karina says, with all due disrespect, absolutely. Oh, I don't want to. I'm just like, profanity is in my brain. I'm just like, oh. Stop exploiting people in financial hardships when you're not offering an actual solution. You're offering a solution where you get the benefit straight off the bat. Because guess what? When people sign up, the uplines get rewarded. When individuals order product for their trial packs, the upline gets rewarded. There's no waiting period to see what was actually sold to customers and then commissions are paid out. You just have to be a good enough salesperson to sell to your own team. Because guess what? The reps are actually the customers. I wonder how many years he has said that the current year is a year of growth. Yeah, and he and his company absolutely took advantage of people during the panini. They show graphs all the time about how their sales went like this or whatever during the pandemic. Because they were, I think they did hand sanitizer. I think they were preying on people because, oh, if you don't lose that weight, if you don't lose that fat, you're gonna get the vid and then you're gonna die. That was the underlying idea of what he was saying and what all the reps were saying during 2020. Sir, stop it. And guess what? The internet remembers forever. I will never get over the Prove It hand sanitizer. Never.
Most innovative way to create business. And that's what we've always done. And 2024 is going to be a monumental year for us and Prove It. And so tonight, what we wanted to do is just give you some perspectives. Like, we want to celebrate last year. We've done that at Epic. We've celebrated all the past, but we also want to give you a sneak peek on the behavior that you have to drive. Because each and every year from this point forward as a company, the thing that we're going to share with you is every year we're going to innovate based on the season and the year that we're in on what we need to drive the most. Compensation drives behavior. And expansion is inevitable. Right now, as we have shed it, is a time to expand. It's time to find the winners that haven't won yet, but they want to win real bad. They have a burning desire, but they need something to believe in that they can count on. And they need an edge, like a unicorn product such as ketones that we commercialize the market with, which, again, no one else can duplicate. The call that I got today, or a text message, it was from this formulator that wanted to be a chief technology officer for a company literally 6 years ago. And he's a scam artist. And we were like, no. And he's tried to sell ketones, which he doesn't have the right to, like 4 other companies. He's got them to buy it. We've had to shut him down. Now what he's trying to do is just pitch against ketones. My point by saying it is when you are doing something great.
Who's this dude? Does anyone know who he's talking about? I'll have to ask Aaron. Yeah, he calls all their stuff like a unicorn product. Like, come on, dude. I want to know who this guy is. Oh, the scammer recognized the scammer? Yes. Does anyone know where? Let's see that chart now in 2024. I bet it's a steep decline. Oh, she's been in school. She's been in school and doing stuff. We still talk. She's just been super busy. She's going back to school to be a counselor, like a legit counselor, I think. We just need to do literally. Just grab every single time that lady said literally and just make a reel. Yes. Christy, I finally figured out how to do it in Premiere Pro where I just like auto transcribe and then delete the pauses. It takes like 20 seconds and I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. No one else is allowed to sell ketones. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I want to know like who he... We can just look this up. I'll look this up tomorrow and because we can see all the lawsuits that he's brought against people. So we can find out like, not to dox anybody, just to know like who is ruffling Brian Underwood's feathers, because I would love to see that. It's not just Aaron B's, it's some other people.
So if you're winning, people are going to try to stop you in life, right? Is if you're doing something with a worthwhile cause or you're driven by a purpose, I promise you people will try to stop you. And sometimes those people are the closest to you. My point by saying that is that as a company, as a community, as a collective group of people with different temperaments, talents, and convictions, we have a choice to win. Every day you have the ability to win. And what we want to do this year is pour some gasoline on an incredible fire right now that's in so many of you to really kind of give you a compass on where your energy and effort should go. And to me, energy and effort should go.
Well, Christy, I had to download the new Premiere Pro. I had to update it to 24 point whatever one. And then I had to do the dynamic transcription. And then it would auto select the pauses and then I could take them out. But I wasn't able to do it before, but now I can. So it's the best. And I don't have to pay for transcriptions anymore. So this is freaking awesome. I'm just taking a break because Brian Underwood's kind of coming in like hot for no reason. Like, why are you yelling? It feels like he is showing off for the people in his house and he's trying to go CEO level to show how like fancy and popular and powerful he is. And it's like, could we communicate something a little calmer? Oh, Herman, I hope you feel better soon.
With what is go find those winners that haven't won yet and let's develop more roots as we get ready to grow. We have the foundation to support it. We have the right structure. We have the right strategy. In 2024, you're going to see us release some strategy and some frenzy that I know you're going to want to be a part of. And so with that being said, part of our journey came, we've had several different transition years. One of our transition years is right before COVID. And I use COVID. COVID is like a time of the world now. I don't know if y'all noticed that. But as a company, that was a transition. It was a acquisition time and season of our company. And it was a come together. And one of the greatest attributes and gifts that we were able to do during that time was partner with Blake Malin, who is now your president partner with Improve It. And he's on the phone with us today or on a Zoom. See, that's how old school I am. We just used to use phone.
President partner, does that mean that he has a downline? Huh? Does that mean he has a downline like you do, Bundy? I say Bundy as a shortcut, not to associate him with anybody else, but just because Brian Underwood. So, you have a choice to win by joining an MLM? I think not. Correct. What is everyone working on tonight? A sweater vest. Working on trying to fall asleep. There's several people trying to work on trying to fall asleep.
But he's on the Zoom right now because I didn't think that there was anyone better to really articulate the beginning of the path moving forward. And as you're going to see the new Prove It rewards, when I say new Prove It rewards, we're adjusting some of those promotional bonuses to drive the right behavior, to give you the right foundation. But we're going to do this in phases. This is phase one. In about 2 months, you're going to see us roll out, maybe even shorter than that. It might be February. You're going to see a phase 2 approach. Then you're going to see phase 3 all the way into more. And in more, you're going to see a frenzy disruption as we get ready to launch brand new initiatives and reinvent the game again. And so
a frenzy disruption? What? Hi, Janet. I'm painting. I love that. Knitting a beanie while my embroidery machine runs a test design. Wait, can you do hats? Like, can you embroider? Oh my God, I need to talk to you. Working on said adults are my niece. Love it. Working on being elevated. Yeah, we're working on not having a brocator mindset tonight.
And all of that is backed by the foundation of what supports us all, and that is a real product that's really commercialized, whose time has come, and all of us understand the power of ketones. So with that being said, without any further ado, I appreciate you all. I'm so looking forward to this year. And hopefully each and every one of you have your revolution, not resolutions, but revolutions ready, and you're leaning into them. Don't ever get discouraged. Don't make them too overwhelming. One step at a time, one day at a time. It's just about getting better a little bit at a time. And so you can do it. We believe in you. And with that being said, it's my privilege and honor to turn the call over to Mr. Blake Malin.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate the kind words. I can't believe it's already been over 4 years, and I've been getting flooded with messages after all the calls this week from all y'all saying, be you straight fired up right now. Brian, we appreciate your love, your energy, your intention, your intensity, and the fire that you're fueling the Prove It community with always, but now more than ever, I think all of us can feel that. You guys give some love to Brian for kicking us off and always giving us the frequency that we need as a community at the time that we need it. And like he said, I get to talk incentives. You guys want
Giving us the frequency we need? Are we just picking up frequency by osmosis now? I say I don't understand it. That would be a lie. We did frequency stuff in Young Living, and we thought that everything had a measurable frequency, and it was like you're playing Mario, and you would go hop on a little mushroom, not those kind of mushrooms, but just a mushroom, and you'd gain like a 1 level up for your life. And in real life, you'd eat some vegetables and it would improve your frequency. And so if you were sick, then you would raise your frequency to be in the healthy range, blah, blah, blah. They're saying the same thing with your mind. So get those good vibrations. We need the I'm digging those good vibrations sound clip. Frequency osmosis TM. Let's go, Chelsea. It's a cult talk. Yep. And do I have my images or did I delete them all? Of course. Oh, no, here we go. This is the influence continuum. It's from Stephen Hassan's. I laid this out, so that's why it looks different than some of the ones on his website. But constructive, healthy, destructive, unhealthy for individuals, for leaders, for organizations. In my opinion, I think that all multi-level marketing companies fall more towards the destructive or unhealthy side of the influence continuum. So if you are wondering for yourself, does my group fall on the destructive side? You can look here. You can go to his website. Do whatever you want.
talk incentives? You want to talk rewards? I think, Brian, you called it fire or rocket fuel to kick off the year, and that's what we're about to give. So guys, we're going to have some fun here in today's conversation. We are going to talk incentives. We are going to talk rewards. I can't believe we're up to 623. This line keeps growing. And we're also streaming live in our Prove It Facebook group. I can't even see what's on there. Y'all are promoting. This is great. It'll be worth the energy. And you guys, when we talk incentives, it's always an interesting conversation. Brian always shares the story that one of the first conversations him and I ever aligned on when we met, almost 5 years ago, was around the topic of intention and how we're both believers that intention matters. How many of you guys believe that the intention you bring to a conversation, to action, to anything in life matters? So when we talk about incentives, to me, we want to relay the intention behind the scenes that goes into some of the stuff that we get to debut today. When we talk incentives, one of the intentions is we want this to be freaking exciting, right? Reward should be exciting. Reward should be rewarding. Reward should be something that lights you up. How many of you have already made the decision last year coming into this year? 2024 is going to be the biggest Prove It financial year of your.
Oh my God, I might need a squirrel. I'll have to message you. I'll message you. He's on his iPad and it is tracking his face. He has on face tracking, so it is it's just tracking his face, which is kind of unsettling. If I was a dude, I'd be jealous of his hair. Him and JB from WFLA, great dude hair. Yeah. Yeah, he's on his iPad.
Life. You've already made the decision. You've affirmed it. It's on the goal list. You are claiming it. This will be the largest financial year, right, for your proven income of your life. Give me a 2024 in the chat box if you've already made that decision and claim it. So we want the incentives to align to be able to create excitement for the brand new person. They get started sharing ketones, to have a path to real income, in a relatively fast time frame. If someone can make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in their first 30, 60, 90, 120 days, boom, we have a launch ramp. We want it to be exciting for a lot of you guys that are kind of dancing between wanting to go full time, right? Really in the grind right now, right? Really balancing maybe still a full time, career and prove it, but wanting to make that shift. And we want it to be exciting for those leading the community, for all your future pro champs, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, prove it millionaires, future legends. We want it to be exciting for all of the community wherever you plan on taking this and using this vehicle for. We also, beyond it to be exciting, is you heard Brian say compensation and incentives.
Do you want me to make him smaller while he's talking? Because if he's making everybody sick, I will make him smaller and put the craft cam bigger, I guess. Or I can do on the main screen. Just let me know. Okay, let's see. Let me put him up here. And quick time. I'll just make him small. I don't know how long he's going to speak, but we'll put him right there. Thumbs downer, what's up? Howdy, howdy, howdy. I thought you weren't going to be here tonight. I'm so glad you're here. I said that a little sarcastically, so I'm not really glad you're here, but thanks for the engagement. All right.
Are put in place a certain way to inspire a certain behavior. And what we mean by that is different incentives create different action or inspire different action that get a different result. And that's kind of where the art comes into a lot of this conversation, is creating incentives that create a behavior to build a momentum and build something long-term. How many of you guys are here not just for an overnight shiny object, make a buck and run, but really to build something long-term, sustainable legacy that's here next year and the year after and the year after and the year after and the year after, something you're eventually going to will down to your future kids and grandkids, right? So it also has to be sustainable in what we do. And the last intention I'll throw out there is maybe the word alignment. There's been a lot of conversation into what we've gone in here that is how can we simplify? How can we streamline? How can we create alignment in our incentives? As Brian always says, the beats and the drums, the rhythm, for those of you guys that are past events, right? That we're building as a community to remove the brakes, create simplicity, and ultimately all those things to create acceleration, right? To create momentum this year. So those are some of the intentions that has gone into what we're about to debut, kind of behind the scenes. And that's from a huge group of people. So I've been asked just to articulate it or communicate it as clearly as I can. I'm going to have some leaders on the back end also come in and give their perspective. But I want you to know that this is a collaborative conversation. And there's been a ton of hours, like a lot of hours, like through the last couple months of the year, all the way through the holiday season, corporate and HQ in alignment with a lot of the leadership on the line, right? A lot of our legends, a lot of our pro champs, and a lot of input. I don't want to name all names because I'll forget names, but I want to say thank you to all of you that have gone above and beyond your role to help provide feedback, poke holes, give ideas, ideate, and collaborate behind the scenes. And if all of you guys can just do me like a blanket, love in the chat box there, just to all of the leadership, both in HQ and in our promoter community that have collaborated in the spirit of just making things better, right? Making things better and pursuing better. I appreciate all of you. I know that while I'm rattling off details, it's a lot of work behind the scenes.
No details yet.
Get to these decisions. I also know this before we dive in. I know when we're talking like compensation and rewards, there's different types of people. So I know up front, for some of you, just math makes your brain hurt. So it's okay. You're not going to need to memorize any of this stuff. So if you're someone that like math makes your brain hurt or like details you can't tolerate for more than 30 seconds before you start wandering off to other things, that's okay. I also know there's probably the grand percentage of the 600 plus people on the line that probably couldn't explain how our rewards plan has worked in the past, let alone are going to understand what's different for the future. And that's all okay too. Everything I'm going to go over, guys, number one, this is being recorded. It's on the Prove It promoter group. If you miss anything. Number two, we're going to be pushing out right after this call a pulse with everything I'm covering in details, an updated rewards plan, documents and promotional flyers, all that stuff's there. And we've already had a conversation, a couple of them with our pro champs. So they've been informed, equipped to also handle any questions as well. So don't feel the need to memorize or understand everything. And at the end, I promise we'll go through some information, but we'll also make it super simple because I know there's a big percentage of you that are just like, if you're excited, I'm excited. We believe you. We trust you. What do I do? And we'll make sure we give you guys a path.
Can I just say this? Multi-level marketing companies continue to get some over on people because they don't understand the compensation plan. They don't understand how the rewards work. And some people in MLMs will say, oh no, I actually make money because I do understand how the rewards work. I would say that is the few and far between at the top of their schmyramids. If you, I would pose the argument or the hypothetical that it would only benefit people in multi-level marketing to understand how their compensation model works. Because if they understand it and it helps them, great. If they understand it and it helps them realize they're losing a shit ton of money, great. If they're like, look, I proved you wrong. I'm doing all this stuff. My profit and loss statement is like incredible. I'm making a huge profit. Great. I bet your entire team maybe would have a different story than you do. And even when they explain to them, they just make it more confusing because they're the ones that are winning. Why are my images not lined up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to make him small and then he wasn't even lined up. God dang it. Great use of the abacus emoji. I spit out my wine. It is the ass math. The ass math is ass mathing.
Let me just ask you, like if every one of you had a path for like the first quarter of this year to earn an extra $5,000 in extra bonuses, whether you're brand new today or have been with us 8 years, would it be cool if all of us like align on that path for doing something realistic? We'll give you the what to do and kind of summarize this all at the end. And I know Nick has a lot of excitement around all of that. He'll jump on and share as well. Okay, so that's just my disclaimer that you don't have to worry about all this. If you don't get it, that's okay. Details are coming. Leaders know what's going on, and we're going to make it simple for you anyway.
Sorry.
And we're going to dive into both the core rewards plan. So we have a rewards plan. We don't call it a compensation plan. We call it a rewards plan.
It's a compensation plan.
We're making some shifts, right? Some enhancements to the core, right, of our rewards plan. In addition to that, we're also going to talk promotions. Okay, so we run both a core rewards plan. We also run a lot of campaigns, a lot of incentives, a lot of promotions. Some promotions are long-term promotions. Some promotions are short-term promotions. We're going to talk about both of those. For instance, last year, for those of you guys that were engaged and kind of plugged in, we ran some long-term promotions last year, some new things. And some of those things are going to sunset. What I mean by that is they concluded at the end of the year as intended when we rolled them out at the beginning of last year. So those have concluded with the year end. Some of them, though, we learned some things, right? And we're going to grab some things that we learned that we feel worked really well, and we're going to adapt, right? And we're going to innovate on them and bring a couple pieces together to create something new for 2024. So for example, last year, we had a long-term promotion of a new rank advancement promotion. It was a promotion for new rank 6s and 7s based on the time that someone hit. That promotion concluded at the end of the year. Last year, we ran a annual promotion where we tested this new like MVP multiplier power-up concept, right? Where we elevated the MVP multiplier commissions based on consecutive activity, right? That we're going to morph that or innovate on that or adapt that into a new idea, some pieces we liked and that we got good feedback on. We also ran last year our first ever recruiting roundtable inspired by Jesse Lee as an idea that organically came up in the middle of a mastermind at one of our better trips and created a brand new program that we learned from.
Do you not even give a flippity flop? Okay, Chelsea, good night. Do you not even give a flippity flop that she passed away? Everyone seems to be really in prove it. Everyone seems to be, other than some of the people who knew her who are actually mourning that she has passed away. That is just, she made them a shit ton of money and they couldn't even be like, in my opinion, sad that she's not here anymore.
Last year, and you're going to see that adapt. That program concluded at the end of November. We celebrated everybody at Epic, and we're going to take pieces of that and adapt it, right? So some things are going to conclude as is, some things are going to evolve, and I'm going to do my best to go through both of them, touching on core rewards plan and promotions, both the long-term for 2024. And what do you guys think? Should we do something like short-term, ultra aggressive between now and the next 90 days to like ramp up into more and just like create a launch ramp? Maybe we'll do something just crazy for today to get us off rocking the year. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. And again, all this stuff, guys, if you miss it, because I'm going to go quick, Prove It Promoter Group, we'll pulse out details.
The cult, they can't risk it.
And
yeah.
filled in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share for those of you that are visual. This, many of you know, it's in the support center. It is our Prove It Rewards plan. It's your one place with all the details for those that love the details. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you've seen this before.
Oh, good. He's on the other screen.
Give me a 2 in the chat box if you've never seen this before. I'm just curious. I bet there's a bunch of you that are cashing commission checks that have never actually even looked at the rewards plan, which is a beautiful thing. You can learn and earn at the same time here. Okay, so the rewards plan, guys, is where all this stuff is captured. And most of it is the exact same that you're used to. I'm just going to highlight some of the shifts and some of the innovations that we have going on for 2024. All the terminology, this is just me refreshing for those that aren't familiar with this. It's a great place to kind of get filled in on terms, ways we pay, all of the ranks, all that stuff is as we know it, right? No adjustments moving into 2024 when it comes to our ranking, our placement lounge. Let's talk Go Challenge. What's the building block of our rewards plan? Let me know in the chat box. What's like the one thing that we do and do over and again and help other people do? We help people go up. So for MVP, okay, MVP, there's just a 1-word update, but it's an important word for 2024. And the word is new, okay? So you'll notice in the MVP section, the volume is the same, the number of customers is the same, but we're gonna be focused on new personally enrolled customers in order to trigger that MVP 1, 2, and 3 bonus. Most of you probably assumed it was new last year. Most people achieve with.
Yep, they're not doing well. They're putting incentives in place to flood their company with new blood because they cannot sustain on the people who are already there buying stuff. How interesting. That's in my opinion. Take the damn sidebar with the pages off. Yep. He could have made this a PowerPoint slide, but he chose not to. He had all of these, he could have gotten their graphic designer to give him a PowerPoint. We're just looking at a PDF right now. Hurrah. Or a preview. I don't even know if this is in PDF. It's in preview. God darn it. Here's the part.
Here's the part where you pay us to allow you to do unpaid work for us. We really vibe on that frequency.
Sounds like they're in a leaky boat. Recruiting is key, of course, because it's a pyramid scheme. Allegedly. Patricia, 7 months. Let's go. We'll play it as a break because we need a break. We're just moving on up.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Here you go.
So it's not a huge adjustment, but it's a creation of the right behavior of really focusing on expanding our mission and movement and attracting new customers in order to go after that MVP 1, 2, and 3 cycle. But all that MVP 1, 2, and 3 that we introduced last year is all the same. You can earn that bonus, right, 3 different times over your first 90 days by focusing on that criteria. Now, once we go to MVP, what do we want to do after that? We continue to replicate that activity, and that's what we call multiplier, right? So that's the fundamental of our rewards plan. Helping someone get started, go to MVP, 1, 2, 3, get those bonuses, and then repeat that rhythm. And by doing that, our multiplier bonus for 2024, guys, is going to go back and level set where it originated and where it had been at a $250 bonus a month. Again, you'll notice the word new for 3 new customers. And now you're going to see a new addition. Okay,
you only get $250 bringing in 3 new customers to prove it. Good night. Have a good sleep. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Christy, shut up. Christy celebrates 7 months of membership. A milestone. And now I get the option of super chats and stickers on the YouTube app now. Then I'm stateside. No more needing to be in the computer. Let's go. Oh, I can gift memberships. Hold on. Let me see if I can gift memberships and do a surprise and delight. Let's see. Can I gift memberships? No, I got to go over here. Hold on. Please hold. YouTube. I want to see if I can gift some memberships. So stay around if you are not a member. Hold on. Mute tab. View my channel. Okay, let's see if I can gift, because you can do it once a month. Here we go. Live chat. How do I do this? All right, if you're in the chat and you're not a member, We're about to give away 5 memberships. Okay? Let's go. It's all random. We'll just play this preemptive strike. Whoops.
Horatio Gold, headmaster.
CE got
Very
one.
pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Let's go. We'll do another surprise in the light on Wednesday with Lushy. I have 5 more I can give away. Congratulations. Oh my God, Shelby. Shelby just gifted 5 DC memberships. What's happening? Pam got one. Shadow got one. Bear Roots Forest got one. Christina Breen got one. And Lollymac got one. You are a copycat, Shelby. Thank you so much. We'll have to play it again. Here we go.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Let's go. Yay. Thank you so much. Shelby, what soundbite would you like? I've got...
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I'm just going to play this until you decide.
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
Inconceivable! As you wish. He didn't fall? Inconceivable. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Don't mind me just playing with the semi-new squirrel emotes. Love it.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Princess Bride never gets me flagged. Disney gets me flagged. We'll just play it once. We'll just play it once so we can have fun. If that's one of the perks is you can hear the actual sounds before I have to delete them. Where is it? Ready?
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
The melodious singing of Chuck Norris. Oh. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, Shelby. Live chat, you're the best. Yes, we've got new squirrel emotes. Sorry, we're back. We're distracted, but we're back.
Where we're going to go to 2 things we learned last year, taking kind of the best of both worlds and elevating them into a new concept or a next level of our recruiting roundtable. So you'll notice here, there's a limited time promotion, what we call our roundtable power up.
We can't see, dude.
This is a shift for 2024. And I'm going to explain what this means. I'm going to stop sharing that for a second.
Oh, God.
How many of you guys liked, give me some feedback in the chat box, the concept of the Recruiting Roundtable program last year? Something that challenged us not just to add new customers, but new promoters to grow our momentum. Something that created proximity with leadership, proximity with Brian, right? The ability to iron sharpen iron was a new program, was a new concept. We're going to evolve that program for 2024. I'm going to show a flyer here to show you what the Recruiting Roundtable is going to look like for this year. And again, it's really a couple different pieces of feedback that we learned last year kind of evolved. So Recruiting Roundtable 2024.
I'm sorry. I am going to stay in my lane for a second. What the fuck are we looking at right now? You're just going to share a preview image on your PowerPoint for the 600 people who decided to show up for your live stream? Say it with me. 16:9 aspect ratio. For the love of God. 16:9 aspect ratio. Save a little spot for your head on the side so that you don't cover up the information. What is this? Who did this graphic? The cup is invisible. You've created a tangent spilling off the pink side. You've created a tangent with a hat as well. There's no drop shadows and everything, so it's flat as hell, even though we know some pieces are actually standing up. The text isn't awful, but the middle text is awful. Capital, 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 upper and lowercase, upper and lowercase, capital, upper and lowercase. What? Starts January 1st. Ends December 31st. Worldwide. Blake? Sir? Absolutely not. Yes! Jane got one! Let's go! I don't know what's happening here. I hate it. I'm sorry.
Is going to be a recognition program, an incentive program, a proximity program, where any promoter worldwide who achieves that MVP multiplier with 2 new promoters, okay, with 2, not 5, but 2 new promoters each month. Now, you'll notice the obvious shift here is it's 2 new promoters, right, not 5 new promoters. We'll talk a little bit about, in a minute, kind of the thinking behind all of that. And that's going to unlock what we now call a recruiting roundtable multiplier power-up bonus. I'll show you.
Were not enough people getting that bonus last year because it was too hard to get 5? The color story isn't good either. Yep, and it's not like the Prove It colors. It's like some of the Prove It colors, but they're... This is like a second draft. It's not a final draft, in my opinion. Is that a green blob of a hat? Yeah, it's a beanie. Unfortunately, we can't see it because he didn't make it. He could have made this 16 by 9. We could have had a large cluster. We could have had a large cluster of graphics over here. The text could have been big. We should have had your little disclaimer at the bottom where it was still, we could still read it. Your recruiting roundtable could have been over here in the corner. The title could have been bigger. We could have made this 16 by 9 aspect ratio. But did we? No. I'm sorry for making y'all sick.
In a minute. We got a whole lineup of brand new recruiting roundtable gear. You see some of it in the image there. There's going to be some exclusive gear for this program, a recognition program. We're going to continue with proximity, mastermind access to people like Brian, our top leaders, each other every single month. Private leaderboard with some new private promotions, which is a new concept. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about here the 2 new promoters. We can go ahead and unshare. Here are some of the feedback and some of the lessons that we learned.
Oh God, he's big again.
Is an amazing way to inspire people to take a little more action, focus the behavior on not just customers, but promoters. You can hit multiplier with just customers, but now you can hit multiplier and roundtable by doing multiplier with promoters. Customers add to the movement, promoters multiply the movement. We want to multiply our movement this year. We also wanted to make it to where it was something that challenged everybody, but was in a realm that every single one of you can do. And hear me on this. Everybody out there, every one of you, I don't care if you had joined today, everybody can follow a model, hit multiplier with at least 2 new promoters every single month. And we really wanted to open up the ability for even more within the community to raise their own personal standards, to knocking out those 2 a month, to start getting access to the roundtable proximity and the benefits. So there's going to be more people this year getting that access, getting that proximity, and more people opening up the bonuses. Now I'll go back to that power up section. So when we say the roundtable power up, this is an evolution of something that we tested last year. So you're going to see the ability to hit multiplier with at least...
We can't see it, dude, because you spend absolutely no time on this presentation. We can't see this. Who can see this? I can't. I could zoom in for everybody, but is it my job to make his PowerPoint good? No, it's not. This is what? 8-point font? I mean, comparatively with how big the slide is. Look at this dead space we have. Look at this dead space we have. Look at this awful not in present mode situation we have over here where we can see all of the pages. We're in graphic design hell right now. Press present. This lives under the umbrella of press present because you could have made a PowerPoint and you didn't. We can't see anything. I'm done.
An average of 2 new promoters a month.
Good night, Christy.
In the document, it's actually a little more lenient than that. It actually says you got to have at least 6 over 3 months. Some of you guys may go, well, what's the difference? Well, if you do 2 a month, you automatically have 6 over 3 months. But let's say you missed a month. You only got 1 last month. You can make it up. Let's say you only got 1, the last 60 days. You can make it up. Let's say, oh man, you want to cram it all in the last week. You can make it up. As long as you have 6 new promoters, right, with a minimum of 500 QV over a 3-month period, that is going to qualify for that roundtable program and these power-up bonuses. The simple way to look at it would be focusing on a 2 a month. And then the power-ups are the same dollar amount. So you'll see in the document, the $750 for 3 months in a row, 6 months in a row is a $1,500 power-up, 9 months in a row is a $2,250 power-up. Those numbers are the same thing we introduced last year. They will just now become a part of the roundtable program. And to unlock that, you got to be focused on the 2 new promoters. Now, I know some of you guys are going to instantly start asking questions of, well, what happens if I'm already in the middle?
You know what question I would have? Is this a pyramid scheme? Here's the question. Oh, no, but we have customers we sell to people all the time. You can look on TikTok, even though it violates TikTok's policies and procedures of all of our people selling trials on TikTok. You're selling those to customers, fine. The uplines get paid on what their downline purchases without submitting sales receipts for what was actually moved to customers, okay? That is the issue, in my opinion. And in these companies, they're always saying, recruit, recruit, recruit. Recruit, recruit, recruit. Oh, and get some customers sometimes. And recruit, 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 recruit. If this is a product that actually can stand on its own and have a place of interest in the economy, then why do you have to get so many salespeople to move the product? And those salespeople count as the customers. Power up, are we playing a game? Hey, Natalie. But remember, you can be successful without recruiting. Yes. I'm adding some snark. I'm making my a sweater vest for my my sweatshirt. I wear my white and my cream sweatshirt I wear. But I'm gonna do my own ribbing, and I'm gonna but yeah, I'm making my the granny square stuff. All my years watching and preparing presentations for engineering companies, so this is shocking me that these people don't know about presentation mode. It's not that difficult. Yes, Pam. We need to get a little down, little Mario, ding, ding, a little screen record of him getting a little power up whenever we watch this going forward. Good night, Aradil. Hope you have a good day at work.
Love my streak from last year. As you know, we always at Prove It do our best to do what's best for the community and make transitions smooth.
Really?
So it's all prorated. So let's say if you're already in...
Is lead best for the community? Mario Kazoo, I gotta do it. Is lead best for the community? Because I don't think that's what the report said in California. Was it the California report that said that? Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I second Mario Kazoo. Leah would lose it. Oh my god. I actually bought from a man who came to my door to sell a Kirby vacuum. My first question was, are you an MLM? He wouldn't answer much to that. Ended up getting the $3,000 vacuum for $500. Not bad. It's a good vacuum. I'm not going to lie. It's a good vacuum.
2 months of your streak, you don't need to get 6 promoters this month. You just need to get the 2. If you are in 1 month of the streak, well, then you want to get 4 promoters over the next 2 months, right? So it's just going to transition. You keep your streak. You keep where you're at. New criteria starts in January, and it'll be kind of prorated, if that makes sense. So it's a nice, simple, fair, and easy transition starting in the month of January. So that's what I mean by the power-ups. And again, all the details will be there as well. And going back, if we can pull back up that roundtable image, one last thing I'll show. So roundtable, how many new promoters a month with at least 500 QV in their first 30 days does it take? Give me some feedback in the chat box, right? So you're going to hit multiplier with the 2. That's going to unlock that now, what we're calling roundtable power up, which are those elevated bonuses for multiplier. The gear, right, which will come when you get the bonus every 90 days, exclusive gear, the access. And then there's this last little new piece, which is fun. We're going to be doing monthly leaderboards and private promotions that'll vary month to month. It's kind of a fun surprise. So every month there may be a different promotion and incentive for those that are in the roundtable. And we're going to have fun with this. You don't know what you're going to get. Okay, every month might be different. I'm going to show you January. So for the month of January, this is going to be based on a leaderboard that's going to track personally enrolled new promoters, okay, who have that minimum of 500 QB in their 30 days. And if we can go to the next flyer here, we're going to be doing 2 categories of our leaderboard. One category will have everybody ranks 1 through 5. And the next category will have everybody ranks 6 and above. And we're going to do some cash incentives. Okay, so the first place in both categories will have an extra $3,000 bonus. Second place, an extra $2,000 bonus. Third place, an extra $1,000 bonus. 4 through 10, an extra $100 bonus. That's again for each of the 2 categories. The rank 6 and above, the champ circle, those bonuses will be used in the form of event promotion or event budget to help you inspire.
Number 1 for the entire company, $3,000. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Number 2 for the entire company, a $2,000 bonus. Wow. Number 3, a $1,000 bonus. And numbers 4 through 10, a $100 bonus. Number 4 through 10 of the entire company in each league. What? That is not good. That's not a good compensation. League 2, rank 6 and above. Rank 1. You're saying that 1 is going to compete to rank 1 is going to be equally able to compete against rank 5? You're freaking kidding me. Oh no, Herman. Lindsay. May I strongly recommend the Am I Me channel theme on Kazoo if you can find a version? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's bad. There have been several. You want them to investigate it? Or who do you want to investigate it? What constitutes a league? Sorry, I'm covering it. Rank 1 through 5 counts as League 1, and then rank 6 and above. Rank 6 to Legend. You're telling me rank 6 would have been able to compete with a Legend? A rank 6 would be able to compete with, when Jesse Lee was alive, be able to compete with Jesse Lee? No. With Brian James? Ugh, no. I'd have to think about it because I wouldn't want to. I'd have to think about it. I think the right person to do that would not be me, you know. I want to prove they care about their community when it comes to their products allegedly causing cancer and their freelancers. Yeah. Let me think about it.
Your team to come to the events, and we're going to get some live standing pages up to have some fun competition for those in the roundtable. So I'm going to pause right there, give some feedback in the chat box. How many of you right now, having seen the new roundtable program, are going to make a personal goal to be in that roundtable for 2024? You're going for multiplier or 2 promoters, right? Starting in the month of January, building that consistency, building the rhythm, the beats and drums. You're going to be in that circle. How many of you are going to be competing for that leaderboard to go for the top 10 and get some extra incentive? That's something that everybody can do. And guys, this isn't about lowering our standard from like 5 to 2. It's really about raising the community standard of getting more people believing and knowing that we can consistently hit multiplier with 2 new promoters every single month. Because if all of us just replicate that rhythm, multiplier with 2, multiplier with 2, multiplier with 2, multiplier with 2, we're going to exponentially grow our movement. And that's something that I know every one of you and everyone in your team can do.
Okay.
You can do this. You got this.
I was just answering because I think that's a really good question. Oh, you're good. I was just thinking, like, I always take it as like, if I can answer the question, I would, I want to answer it. Sorry, he's like back, so I got to switch to the other one. I'm putting him up there because he's making everybody sick.
They're adjusting huge incentive right on top of the rewards plan to inspire the activity to go knock that out this month. Okay, so that's an elevation. So what you guys saw there, going back to the doc, is you saw learnings from last year. This learning of this roundtable, this learnings of this promotion we ran with these elevated multiplier, kind of take the best of both worlds and morph into something new for 2024 that we could all rally around and go after. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. So a new person, we're focused on MVP 1, 2, and 3. After that, we're focused on multiplier and roundtable, multiplier and roundtable. That's all on our personal activity. We're focused on our own beats and drums. And now we really want to put focus in 2024 on other people. Yes, doing...
You can go to my campsite, and you can click on the send me an email, and I'll get it pretty much right away. Here. It's private. It just goes to my email. There's a send me an email option. I've had a bonus in real jobs. There's been no strings they were given because we just met certain milestones on the project. And everyone got the bonus. Nothing like what these scammers call bonuses. Yep. Only if you get a whiteboard. Yes. Okay.
Ourselves setting the pace, but now developing other individuals in our team who can do the same. And we want to inspire you to help develop others. And that's really where Allstar comes in. So in the rewards plan, you're going to see Allstar as the same as we know it. You guys know it as 4 MVPs personally enrolled in 120 days. The rewards plan is going to show that as the same. But I mentioned we're going to do something fun, if you guys want, just to add a little fire, add a little rocket fuel, add a little juice to the first quarter. You guys want to roll out a promotion for now through March to create a launch ramp all the way into more? Here's what we're going to do. If I can get the flyer out here, we're going to call this Accelerated All-Star. This is a promotion. This promotion is live now. This
Who made
promotion
this?
is worldwide.
Who made this? Why is it so busy? Why did you not dull down the background at all? It's just like same size, same size, same size, same size, all this blending together. Accelerated All-Star is what the title says. My craft cam's in the way. Hello. We can't read any of this shit because you didn't darken it. It's busy as hell. This looks awful. Why did you not just extend the pink all the way across? Oh, because you're mimicking this design? I don't care. You could have moved over All-Star Reset a little bit. I'm floating through space hell right now. Okay, this text is way bigger than the title. So you don't... Like, there's no flow at all. No cap. Earn every time you help 3 achieve MVP. Earning Accelerated All-Star replaces the standard All-Star bonus. Help 3 personally enroll promoters go MVP. So every time you help 3, you get $1,000. I don't remember what MVP is. All-Star Coach bonus. Help 2 new promoters hit All-Star. Limit 1 bonus per account. Oh, so this is uncapped, but this is capped because that's too much money. That's too much encouragement. Okay. Blake. Good to know.
Everybody can do it. And there's a piece where both new promoters and all current promoters are going to be able to participate. Here's how it works.
Like, where are we going to share this? On Instagram? Nobody's going to read this shit. So why didn't you just make it a carousel where you could scroll through? Accelerated All-Star. Next slide. New promoters. Buy or sell an ultimate transformation system. Go, whatever. Next slide. You could have made this a carousel. No one's going to read this on Instagram. Okay, if you're going to put it on Instagram, you could have done this in an Insta story. 9:16 aspect ratio. It could have been thinner. We could have seen the text. But are you going to do that? No. I'm just rage moving myself right now. I'm sorry. Here we go.
For all new promoters that have enrolled since the 27th, since we rolled out this new Prove More in 24 transformation kit. Side note, how many of you guys are liking the focus of this ultimate transformation bundle? tied with
I'm not liking that your iPad keeps focusing on you and making us sick to our stomachs, but continue, sir.
a revamped guide, tied with community support, tied with a sync up.
What does the super small stuff say at the bottom? Unlock. Yep. Starts December 27th at 12:01 a.m. Central. Ends March 31st, 11:59 p.m. Central. Available to new provers. Only for new provers. Interesting. Promo 3464. Qualifying sales are to something customers only. It's too blurry. I'm sorry. I can't read it. I'll make it bigger so y'all can, if y'all want to try to decipher it. Someone might have posted it already. It's just too hard to read. I think this is from December. So it's kind of new, but not new. I mean, the Zoom call.
Community calendar, all in the middle of transformation season. Unified message, simple campaign, backed by marketing. It's on fire. A lot of individuals, a lot of effort gone into that. We want to fuel that fire. So any new promoter who personally purchases that system or sells that system to a new customer, a new personally enrolled customer, gets access to an accelerated Allstar. The accelerated All-Star is the same $1,000 bonus.
That pay to play.
You only need 3 MVPs, not 4. So we're making All-Star simpler for a promotional period. Someone comes in, they get the bundle, they help 3 people personally enrolled go MVP. All-Star status, recognition, $1,000 bonus, only need 3, not the 4. Oh, and by the way, you can do it again and again and again.
You know who he sounds like? He sounds just like John Melton. Blake sounds just like John Melton. How many new provers are there? I don't know, but there's like 620 people on this call. Doesn't this guy... Here, everyone, close your eyes and see if this sounds like John Melton.
All-Star period. So for every 3 you help, there's a $1,000 bonus. You help $3,000. You help 3 more, another $1,000. You help 3 more, another $1,000. Now to inspire the development piece, if you look on the right, there's a coaching bonus. Help 2 new promoters hit All-Star, develop them, raise them.
He sounds just like him. Oh my God. John Melton was Jesse Lee's upline in Modere, and he and his wife, John and Nadia, they are still in Modere. They're still doing their thing. I'm making a sweater vest. A granny square sweater vest with that auto changing yarn. Maybe he thinks if he yells, his message will be better received. Here, we can look up John Melton real quick. Let's see. John Melton.
All of that stuff happened for a reason.
Okay, here we go. Let me add another thing on here. This is John.
Made me the leader I am today.
A little bit lower
and it gave me
voice.
a very unique perspective, and I'll never forget what it's like to struggle. I'll never forget what it's like to feel like maybe you're not cut out for this. Maybe you should just stick to being an employee and just living paycheck to paycheck. Like I had a lot of limiting beliefs in those early years. Yeah. But again, when you look at your life in reverse, you're like, all happened for a reason, and I'm grateful for it.
I remember you telling me a story about how you...
Anyways, John has a little bit lower voice, but he sounds like him. He's just not yelling into a pitchy mic. Yep. I do like the yarn. When I'm focusing more, it's easier to like get the... I change like what I do to start. I use a magic circle instead of like how they tell me to start. And then I do the first 2 rows with a bigger needle, then the rest of the rows with a smaller needle, and like... I'm happy as a clam.
$2,500 coaching bonus. Guys, put yourself in the lens of a new person They get started today. Gets the transformation system, is plugged into the support.
It just sounds
right?
like
You share that with 7-8 people. They're already crossing their MVP. Right? You help 3 people do that. Boom. You just hit Allstar with $1,000. You take 2 of those people, help them do the same thing. They each make the 1,000. They make another 2,500. You do the math. You just have a path to over $5,000 in earnings for a brand new person. Tell me that's going to put some rocket fuel on your recruiting conversations and your attraction conversations for this month. Now, I also know that some of you guys are like, what about me? What about our existing community? We love all of you. So you'll notice there in the banner, All-Star Reset. Hear me closely on this. Any promoter who had an enrollment date before the 27th, so our whole community can reset and get access to this whole promotion by personally buying or selling to one new customer that transformation bundle by next Friday.
There it is. There it is. Buying or selling. You can buy your way into this promotion. They are doing a cash grab, in my opinion. Did y'all just hear that? Anybody can activate their ability to participate in this accelerated All-Star by buying it. They said buying or selling. Of course they're going to buy it. Of course they're going to buy it. Pay to play. Ding, ding, ding. There it freaking is. Oh my God.
You have from the 27th of December when it came out till next Friday the 12th. You got about a week left to either buy it yourself or get one new customer. You do that, you unlock a reset. You can rerun to All-Star based on 3 new MVPs, earn that $1,000 for every 3, that $1,000 based on new promoters running to MVP. Help 2 people do that. You unlock the coaching bonus. This right here is what I said at the beginning. Everyone in the community has an ability.
What medical salesman has to buy the machine every month to be able to sell machines to hospitals or doctors' offices? What salesperson has to do that? They do them all the time. Was he supposed to say that out loud? I don't know. I think he thought he was among his safe members who are inside the Schmearmid umbrella, and here we are on the internet. So $400 plus? Oh my God. Yikes.
To earn an additional extra $5,000 cumulative bonuses for
John
doing
Melton.
the simple fundamentals and the rhythm of our business. This is me telling all of you, if you haven't bought the transformation kit now, go order it tonight. Just get it done. Go order it. Don't wait till Friday. Get your whole team to order it. Don't wait till Friday. Let's unite and get everybody set and run.
Everybody fall in line. Everybody, you need to do this. Do we know behavior control? Do we know information control? Do we know thought control? Do we know emotional control? Hello? Here we go. Here we go for organizations on the destructive side. The ends justify the means. Clones people. Deceptive, manipulative, authoritarian structure. Go buy this. That falls under authoritarian. I mean, preserve own power. We see all this stuff. I mean, come on. Look at the transformation kit. Okay. We're going to look at that right meow. Transformation kit, prove it. Oh, dear God. Is it the Prove It iFast transformation system? I should have just had Aaron do this one. Oh, there's a video. No, this can't be it. What's the transformation kit? I'm not looking at the right one. It's not expensive enough. Ultimate transformation system. I see one for 300. Ultimate transformation system. Okay. Is that it? Somebody is ranking more than Prove It, which is hilarious. Ultimate transformation system. 300 plus bucks. I'm going to put you on the screen. Let me put this over here on my iPad. All right. Let me add to the screen. Sorry. And we're going to edit this to be wrong one. And we're going to do close. Nope. Hold on. Sorry. Just trying to get this correct. Close. Unlock. Edit. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Ultimate Transformation System new. $430. If you do Smart Ship and save $116.10 on today's order. Edit or cancel anytime. Earn VIP points for every dollar spent. Access exclusive products in the VIP vault. Good night, Lanya. What's this dude?
Who wants more in 24? This transformation kit is
Dustin.
Truly epic. It's one of the best programs I've ever seen because we've taken 8 years of a cutting edge product with programs, with testimonials and people. We looked at what's making them the most successful. And guess what? That's what you're going to get. It's ketones, fasting, and the proper.
We've seen him before and on Aaron's channel too.
For you to get a transformation. But that's not it. We're going to give you those. Plus, we want to make sure you get the highest level coaching. We want to make sure you get guides that you can reference to so that you can keep advancing your health. If it's food or movement and moving your body at a higher level. So keep this in mind. Listen, Keto Nat, the biggest breakthrough in supplemental history is going to be the foundation. So you do your ketones every single day. We're going to combine that with our Keto Pro. Keto Pro is a state of art, 9 patents on this product. So it infuses ketones with protein plus medium chain fatty acids. What does that mean? Protect your muscle, protect your mind, give you sustained energy, and ultimately help you feel better. It's going to reduce cravings. It's going to reduce those late night snackings. All right. It's going to help you maintain or even build muscle while you're feeling better and feeling like you're in control. And then we also added on our iFast kit. So our iFast kit is going to give you a 5-day intensive so that you can take your results even to another level, elevate your ketones even a little bit further so that you can feel the best version of yourself and understand that this is the system. It's a program to help you set the tone for 2024 so that you can ultimately create a new life for yourself and maintain it because you're worthy of the transformation. You're worthy of the new body, but you're also worthy to maintain a new lifestyle that's going to sustain for you the life that you ultimately want to live. And the coolest thing is you get to be part of our group. So we have a coaching group, literally 100 plus years of coaching that go into this group to give you inspiration, to give you accountability, to give you some tips and guidance, to help you with some recipes that maybe you want to explore.
Number one, wasn't this the guy that was saying that ketones helped him through things that therapy should be the ones that help you through stuff? Like mental health stuff? Patricia, how did your sale go? And secondly, hold on. Let me go back because I lost my train of thought. Oh, no.
Live. And the coolest thing is you get to be part of our group. So we have a coaching group, literally 100 plus years of coaching that go into this.
Just because there's 100 people in the group with one year of like, I don't know, let's say hypothetically 1 year of being a certified personal. Certified personal trainer or whatever doesn't mean there's 100 years of experience or that the 100 years is actually more helpful than maybe 2 years or 3 years from one person who's maybe an elite certified personal trainer. I don't know all the levels. Let's finish this and there's more tea. Hold on.
To give you inspiration, to give you accountability, to give you some tips and guidance, to help you with some recipes that maybe you want to explore and try. What we know for a fact is that we need to increase our biochemistry to support fat metabolism.
What?
Ketones do that.
What?
They help increase the way your brain works, the way your appetite's controlled. That helps with fat burning. They're going to give you the tools to help you move in that right direction. We also know what you need is accountability. You need support. You need love. You know, we need to help you find the right rhythm for you to be ultimately successful. So we put that all together for you this year. So I can't wait for you to get started more in 24. Come join us.
Antoinette, yes. Okay. That guy is a distributor. Hold on. We're going to Insta Spam. Please hold. We're going to... No, I don't... Oh, security code. Oh, darn it. I know there's a camera right there. Where's my security code? Please hold. Oh, God. Let me just take this off real quick. Why can't I log in? Am I on Do Not Disturb? Okay, just sent it. Oh, man. This is probably why I wasn't good in school. Okay, we're back. Save info. Not now. Okay. I'm going to put, I'll just read the post because which one is pinned? Oh, he just scratched out his hat. Is that it? That he scratched out his hat? I'll just take a little screenshot of his hat and put it on screen. This is Michael Rutherford. That's a prove it hat. One. And here's another picture. He's like, happy 4th birthday. And then there's just people saying happy birthday, so I'm not going to view hidden comments. Let's see. Oh. He sued Prove It this past summer. Look at this. Oh my God. I didn't want to put the kid on the screen, so. Is the umlaut over the U in Prove It there for pretentiousness? I think they wanted people to say O-O, like pronounce it Prove It. And because I mean, I would have said Prove It. I'm just kidding. I mean, I think they were trying to get people to say O-O when they could have they could have made their company a different spelling. The umlaut is there for international appeal. Mike Rutherford from Genesis is way cooler. All right. That's a good little tea time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let me get the craft cam back on. Okay. And we're going to press play. Actually, we're going to press play right here.
To Allstar. Okay, I'm going to jump back, guys, to just a couple other updates on the rewards plan. Those are some of the main focuses. couple other mentions. You'll notice on the Go Fast and the retailer bonuses, it's all the same as you're familiar with, except for that one word new, 3 new customers. You're going to see that consistently through the plan. So just pay attention where it says 3 new customers for the power-ups, 3 new customers for the retailer. We want to create simplicity alignment throughout the plan focused on new. So want to make sure you realize that. VIP bonus was a new addition last year, a stain, which is awesome, in addition to the plan. And most of the stuff you guys are familiar with in the rewards plan. One last mention on the residual commissions. You'll notice the percentages are all the same. We are going to stair-step these commissions in 2024 to inspire more incentive to rank up. So a little more motivation to move to the next rank, right, in order to capture a stair-stepped residual commission. And we've simplified the power-up criteria down at the bottom for all you rank 7s and above, okay? So guys, I know I went fast through the plan here. Everything I went through.
Do you want to hear my conspiracy theory about this? Why they've added some of these bonuses for their company? Because I love a conspiracy theory in a gentle, like non harmful way. Yes, you got gifted one earlier. I don't know. Shelby gifted 5 and then I gifted 5 and I'm going to gift 5 more on Wednesday. So come back for the Lushy stream. Okay. I think they're having to do all of these changes and these incentives, not just because their sales are dropping, but I think that people who are on Jessie Lee's team, because she's passed away now, are looking at other companies. And so they had to make these new little fun, whatever, incentives to keep people there so that they wouldn't jump ship. And I know part of it is pay to play. They're having to they have to boost their bottom line with the influx of new promoters. But I think that hit from her passing away, the ripple effect of that is going to start creating bigger and bigger casualties for Prove It. That's a baby conspiracy theory, not a big one. Jane, what are you doing? Are you editing pictures? If you have Photoshop, you can record actions and then you can save your time on batch things you have to do. I love a quirky little end road too. Something. Hey, Pickle Nits, have a good lurk. Here we go. I kind of set up my scene so it's easier to move around, but some of these are not the best. Hello, Sam Fibrofox. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Is in this document. We will pulse out this document right after the call with this recording, so you can kind of rewatch. It's in the group. There's the document for those that know the details. You can always ask your pro champs if you have any questions. They've been filled in on all of this. We also put up our support center, has all of this with all of the details there. And we're also going to be doing another call tomorrow for Europe in a bunch of different languages as everything is getting translated. You guys, I want to kick it over. I do have Nick Martinez on the line. Nick, you guys know he's always a pace setter in our community. He's always someone that's leading through his action. What you see him on top of the leaderboards. What you may not know is how much energy he puts in behind the scenes, inputting.
What about Lindy Kynard? Huh? Does Lindy ever get to talk? Because she was number 2 on the leaderboard last year for one of the trips to Cancun or something. Number 2. Oh, but you're going to pick a guy? Come on.
Poking holes, bringing ideas, bringing feedback to conversations like this. And he was instrumental along with some of the other leaders in what we just rolled out. Nick, brother, I appreciate you, everything you do. Anything I missed, anything in the questions you feel like you need to clarify, anything you want to share, or maybe tidy up for those that don't care about math details and aren't going to read the document, the simplicity of what we need to do to run to that 5,000. We'd love to hear some feedback.
Absolutely. What's happening, everybody? Good to see all your faces. My name's Nick. I live out in Minnesota. I've been doing this now for 8 years. I'm excited to be on with you. I'm really excited for where we're at. I'm excited for launching 2024.
Who's talking?
I think this rewards plan really puts us in a position to drive the right behavior and to help new people get started fast. And if you want to grow your business, maybe you've been in for a year, 2 years, 3 years, or maybe you're just getting started and you're like, I want 24 to be my year. I want it to be my run inside of Prove It. Well, the way that you're going to do that is by helping new people go Allstar, right? And with this plan, with the ability to say, hey, we have an extra $5,000 that you can earn on top of normal commissions just by getting started and helping a few people get started.
Does nobody improve it on a microphone? Like, I mean, are we all gonna sound like we're streaming from a canned soup can? Nicholas? Sir? What is happening? I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my God. Where's my funeral march for my ears? Where is it? I don't think that's it. Where's the sad sounds? Rip to my ears. I don't want to press play.
I think your conspiracy has a lot of merit. JLW was a magnetic force. Approve it. I want to leave him green because why not? Why not? Ronnie, what's up?
Shut up, Wesley. No! No!
Damn it, man, I'm a doctor, not a physicist. Good God, man. Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Sorry. Someone was commenting on the dude with the black hat not editing well because 3 minutes was too much for him. So I was furthering the joke. Oh, gotcha.
Helping them run. Do you want to learn about it? Like, it's a great recruiting tool. It's a great way to have the conversation and go find.
There's a cute older couple in the second to bottom. Oh my God, there's another. Oh. I'm not trying to like make older like people seem cuter, but because I'm not trying to other people. I'm just like, they're so cute and they're stuck in a multi-level marketing company. Get out. Enjoy your senior discount and eat pancakes. Oh my God. Whoever recruited y'all. Oh, I'm so mad.
Educate people. Go find the people that are looking for more this year beyond just their health transformation. I love the ultimate transformation that's been put together.
Right?
It's just the timing of it is perfect, right? Everybody's coming off of the holidays, ready to take their lifestyle to the next level. Now we have an opportunity for them not just to transform their body, but to transform their life, to get paid to crush their health goals and share what they're doing with their friends.
Why have I never covered this dude before? He seems like Doug Wood level, like, Where's my naughty book? We don't know. Nick Martinez. Prove it. Dang. I feel the need for tweed. Oh my gosh. I need to get that one. Jane.
And through this incentive, you're just going to find that the power of that ultimate transformation system. Think about this. If you have a brand new person get started, the simplicity of MVP it was amplified. What do I mean by that? If you help them get started and you have them help 7 people with that ultimate transformation system and an extra box somewhere in there, they'll hit MVP, right? They'll hit MVP. And then they're going to have a few of those friends that say, hey, I want to share this too. How do I join you? If they can help 3 of those people, just 3, hit MVP like they just did, which means help 7 of their friends, they're going to hit $1,000 All-Star bonus. And they can do it multiple times. They have 90 days. They can do it as many times as they want.
Oh, Aaron, have you heard Doug Wood's new podcast with his wife, Tia? Yikes. I think he just dropped the second one. I mean, it's very snarkable. That's all I'm going to say.
And then the next step, which is truly the key here, if you really want to build a sustainable long-term business, is developing that leadership.
Interesting.
So who do they just enroll that says, all right, I really want to take this to the next level too? and that's that All-Star coach bonus, where if they help 2 people become All-Star, it's an extra $2,500 in their pocket. So just the sheer volume of rewards is exciting. The last thing I'll mention is just the rewards drive behavior. So I love how we've just kind of.
So is he a legend? I know my things are uneven. I don't want to make my craft cam bigger. Maybe I should make it circular. I need to fix this setup.
Watched how behavior has shifted and how.
He's echoing? Where's my phone? I'll check. He sounds awful, but I don't. Maybe he's. It's my bad if he's echoing. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And that's that All-Star coach.
He's not echoing on my end. He just sounds like he's in a metal trash can. Good night, Aaron. Have a good sleep. Yeah, 7 people is a lot because you have to approach like 10 times as many. And also, if you're a new salesperson, that number is probably going to double or triple how many people you have to like approach to actually get the 7. I have not heard the new podcast. Oh, it's bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Knowledge, what's up?
Just different rewards have driven behaviors. And the reward setup for 24 is designed to create not just recruitment, but also development from you and into your teams in order to create a sustainable long-term business here, not just in 2024, but into 2025. So Blake, I don't know if there's any other things that you want me to share, but that's my 2 cents. I'm more excited than I've ever been for ketones. I was doing a live earlier today, and I was just talking like, people don't know about this. People have not even heard of ketones. If you go walk down your street and say, hey, have you heard of Prove It? They say, no. Have you heard of ketones? No. What are you talking about? Like, that's how new and that's how fresh and that's how big the opportunity that we have our hands on.
I appreciate you, brother, and your ability always just to distill things down into what matters, what we need to know, and what we need to do. So thank you for everything behind the scenes. Stoked on where this has landed and what it's going to do to make an impact on this community and where this community is going to go. I see we got Dustin Schaefer that just got co-hosted here. Dustin, I know you were on a lot of these calls, a lot of these late nights, a lot of the, what about this? Different perspective, looking out for the entire community. Anything you want to chime in on what we just went through? Anything you want to clarify or any directive you want to give to our community that's hearing this for the first time on like, what do I do right now?
All right, I made it. My service is finally good. I would just say this is that 2024
is he the dude that takes his shirts off with his kid? Maybe not. Did I just cut my hair off? I don't know. I think we've looked at Keto Dad maybe once in passing. Settling in for the night. Oh, I hope you have a good night's sleep.
I would just say this is that 2024 is a new time and a new era. There's so many new faces out here right now that want to do something special.
Ketones are greater than glucose. Doesn't everyone need glucose? Hold on. Doesn't. So diabetes is a serious and chronic condition when there's too much glucose in the blood. The body can't make enough insulin or is not effective. But don't we need glucose or no? You need insulin to process the glucose in your food to give you energy. Huh? Why didn't I remember that from school? I don't know. So ketones are not greater than glucose. They're not equivalent.
What's behind what we have, like Nick had just said, nobody knows what ketones are. But I think more importantly, nobody knows what Prove It is. And if you think about what our company has done and what it continuously does to strive to be better and to inspire people, we just have a huge opportunity to do that. And I think, just make it simple. Make 2024 simple with the right actions and the right behaviors and just follow the lead of the leaders and you can have a great year. So, Blake, I appreciate all the effort you guys put in.
Are there only dudes in Prove It? Why isn't Jamie Lynn going to talk on this? Why isn't Lindy going to talk on this? Lindy outperforms Dustin Schaefer 1,000 to 1, and she outperforms Nick too. Our cells and bodies are lazy. You absolutely need glucose. Glucose makes ATP. We need it to function. The default for cells without signaling from ATP is death. Oh, guys, I wish I did not forget everything I learned in school. Thank you, Shelby and Aya.
And I'm looking forward to these amazing new updates.
I appreciate you, brother. You guys give me some feedback in the chat box. How many of you guys like where this has landed, are excited about this year? And I know in a call like this, it's a lot of information very quickly. I promise you all the questions, guys, they're answered in the document, they're answered in the help center, or they're answered by your upline pro champ. But I wouldn't lose the forest through the trees. For those of you guys who are like, okay, what do I do to maximize this? You already know the answer. If you're an existing member of our community, just make sure you're resetting. So go get your bundle by like tonight. You have till Friday. Make sure this message gets out to your team so everybody can reset. And then you run the rhythm. You already know the rhythm, right? We're focused on MVP. We're focused on multiplier. Now we got multiplier kind of meeting roundtable in a very...
What's 660 times 430? 660 times 430. 283,800 without the discount. Hey, Lynn. So they're looking for an influx of people on these calls, and this is just a small group of people on the call. They're looking to have more people than this do it. So let's say the 660 people on the call, let's say they double that number. Let's say they get 3 people for that. So let's 909, 6, 12, 18. Just kidding. Let's just do 1,800 for an even number times 430, $774,000. All these people who are working commission based only, they're all going to be buying the reboot. And I was just using the retail cost. Then they maybe get 3 people, if not more. It's going to be over $1 million coming in for this one thing. If they get more than 1,800 people buying this reboot stuff.
Way that's achievable for everybody with huge incentives. And then you help other people do the same, and you're going to run to that all-star reset. And if you do the math, you listen to Nick, he does the math. It's an extra $5,000 over the next 30, 60, 90 days for everybody in our community for something that's realistic and possible now, right? So don't get stuck in the minutia or lost in the minutia. Focus on the activity and watch what happens with some of these exciting updates that we just rolled out. So, guys, I think I'm looking out here. I'm checking messages.
I
think
love
we're good.
that the pauses are gone.
Hopefully, you guys like this. All this recording is in the Prove It Promoter group. Process will go out details. We are going to do this call again tomorrow on a European time zone for other languages and getting everything out in translation. Jamie Lynn, I see you smiling. I'll let you round out the call for anything that I missed. I know you were also a key part of a lot of those conversations, so appreciate you, the energy you bring, and everything going on behind the scenes. So kick it to you if there's anything else before we round out the call. I don't know, Brian, I can't see all the different squares. I don't know if Brian's still out there, wants to round out with any information or not, but I'll kick it to you to close out the conversation.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Blake. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Brian. Y'all take a second and just look through the Help Center. There is a ton of information there. Just to reiterate what Blake said, also, you can grab your Pro Champ and get with them. Your questions will get answered. And if you didn't understand it this time, know that you guys can attend the Zoom or simply tomorrow or rewatch the one that is currently streaming live. And congratulations, y'all. We had 623 people
623
on this call today, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys for showing up, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Well, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We have the soundbite. Hold on.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Oh, cool, Jane. That's so awesome. Basic cash grab, 100%. What do we think of that? I loved it without the pauses, and the fact that I could do that in 30 seconds instead of like the 15 minutes it normally took me. Yes, I'm pulling it up right now, Karina. Let's go. I'm dropping it to my desktop so I can show live chat. Come on, computer. You are going to do this. Okay. My computer's not going to do it. Look. Oh, I got to unkey myself. Please hold. Karina, feel free to link your channel in the comments. Look at these flowers. They're crocheted. What? I'm like trying to touch the phone to. It's blurry as hell. Why won't you send to my computer? It's not going to connect. I'll put it in my community tab and link Karina's channel. I got a new phone yesterday, but I'm utterly amazed at how clean and clear the sound and picture is on it. That's awesome, Tori. Thanks, Lynn. This year she made 6 placemats for each grandkid because her hands are getting old. She says that's 21 grandkids. Holy crap. I will put the post on a community tab and link Karina's channel so y'all can go buy and support from her if you see something you like. I have a small little drop on Friday. Let's go, Karina. All right. Oh, I am prepared today. Are we ready? What's the wrap up from this? What do we talk about? There we go. Here's the summary. The majority of the call was led by Blake, with starting out from Brian, and they were trying to get 500 participants before Brian came on to talk, but that didn't happen. But at the end, there were 620, so a late meeting of the goal. And he was hoping, I think they all were hoping, for a high level of excitement and anticipation, but for an entire company to only have 600 people show up, okay, 620 or 630, whatever it was. Brian shared his journey and views on growth and the importance of learning under any circumstances. Okay, dude. He also emphasized the authenticity and uniqueness of Prove-It's product, ketones, stating that it can't be replicated by competitors. And we know that is a lie, in my opinion. Where is it? Where's my terrible liar? No.
Terrible liar. Terrible liar. Terrible liar.
Allegedly. He outlined the mindset behind the company's reward system, making it interesting and exciting, and being able to create a sustainable and long-term growth path for individuals in their financial journey. No, sir. Absolutely not. That's a big game that you are talking, and not a lot of follow through on that, for sure. He hinted at a brand new brand launch in 2024 that all Prove It members would be able to participate in, which aligns with the company's value proposition to innovate. I would say that's maybe not the value proposition that I would say is Prove It's value proposition, but here we are. And then Blake spent time explaining all of the stuff. Brian mentioned that Prove It will continue to innovate their incentives based on the changing seasons, i.e. losing a shit ton of people and having to figure out how to get enough money to breathe back into the company. But okay. And they're going to innovate their incentives based on the changing seasons and requirements of the year, focusing on growth and expansion. Well, I certainly hope that you need to focus on growth since you are maybe headed in this direction, but look at your own numbers. Don't believe me. Blake Malin made us sick to our stomachs. His iPad was following him all throughout creation, and he did a very piss poor job of showing graphics and showing the details of a PDF because we couldn't read shit. Blake Malin is the president of Prove It, who continued the motivational conversation, the seasickness, emphasizing the intention behind the rewards and incentives, and thanking all the key members who participated in making these decisions. So, I don't know. Pay to play? Is that the end all be all for what we learned today? Maybe. But here we go. All right, that's as good as I can do. Yes, Jane A for sure. Welcome back, Hermit. One of the dogs puked, so I had to clean it up. Not fun. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for joining me. Please like the stream, subscribe. We'll be finding other things to look at going forward. And if you want to join us for the Lushy stream on Wednesday, feel free to watch. Replay crew, much non-culty love. Thanks so much. And let me just find my outro. I get so excited that I'm like together-ish, and then I don't find it. So, anticipation. All right. Thanks so much. Toodles. Have a good night. Hydrate, and don't forget to take your medicine. And don't join an MLM. Okay. Bye.